Okay, here we go. Max effort lower day training for me. So I'm getting ready for a box squat here at 205 pounds. So this is a weight that's heavy for me, okay? So I got the box set up at about parallel hitting depth, and I'm supposed to be pausing at the bottom and coming straight up, but you see I tapped there, so I didn't really do a good job of getting that one in. So I worked up to a 1 repetition max on that. So now I go off into my back off sets, which is 3 sets of 3 here with 185 pounds on the bar. So that's about 80% of what I just lifted right there. And these are heavy weight, low reps, and it's a squat variation. It's not the actual real low bar squat. It's a variation of it. So it's max effort work, and I try to get used to straining on this day. That's the focus with my lifting on this day is high strain. So I'm not straining the regular squat, but straining on different angles, you know. So I never really have overuse injuries with that. Hopefully not. So that's the key behind that. So that was a back off set, and like I said, I usually do 3 sets of 3 with that. Okay. And after that, I go into the supplemental movement. So that would be a deadlift. So next week, I would start off with a max effort deadlift and do the same thing, back off sets. And then I would go with a supplemental squat. So they switch back and forth each week. 1 week squat, 1 week deadlift. So, I would choose a different squat variation next week to focus on and a different deadlift variation. So, like I said, overuse is a big reason why people get injured, in the gym and on the roads running, same movement pattern over and over and over. So this just kind of mix it up, adds variety, and adds different angles, joint angles, and, different muscles to be used. So that's the type of training I'm doing right here. And the type of deadlift I chose for the supplemental work was a Romanian deadlift. So with the Romanian deadlift, I want it to be about a heavy, not heavy, but a medium weight. So I choose a weight that I could get for about 3 sets for about 4 to 6 reps. So you can see here that I worked up to weight of 205 pounds, and I've chose to do it for 3 sets of 6. So that would be 18 reps total, and that would be a medium effort. I mean like medium, heavy, light, heavy, medium. The max effort was heavy. This would be a more of a medium effort. Okay, so it's a variation of the deadlift, and it works your posterior chain, calves, hamstrings, glutes, low back, your traps, and it's just less strain than a really heavy set of deadlifts. So that's how it goes. The max effort squat, supplemental deadlift, and now I go into a pull. So for my pull this time, I chose the neutral grip chin up, 3 sets of 10. So I do 3 sets of 10 here, and it looks like I'm able to handle these pretty well. They felt pretty good, so I would progress it. Just like with the training, you progress everything. So my next step would be to add either a dumbbell to my feet, maybe a 10-pounder, or to strap it around my waist to do 3 sets of 10 with 10 extra pounds. And the goal eventually being to get to 15, 20, 25, and 30, and the reps can come down from there, okay? So I do a lot of pulling. If it's not a vertical pull, you notice I'm pulling vertically up and down. I would pull horizontally, like a bent over row, barbell row, pen lay row. I like doing those a lot as well for my pulls. So this is just assistance work. So it goes your max effort lift, your supplemental lift, and then assistance work. So at this point, it turns into more like of a bodybuilding type program, hypertrophy, muscle building. And since I'm not training for anything specific right now, no road marathon, no ultra coming up in the near future, I can spend a little more time doing the pump work like this, the what they call junk volume, not junk volume to everybody else, but to me, averaging about 45 to 50 miles per week right now, which is hard, but it's not as much as I usually do during my full marathon buildup or ultra marathon buildup. When I really have a goal race coming up, I hit about maybe 80 to 90 miles a week training for that. And during that time, when I'm doing that, I don't have the energy to do this type of stuff. I don't have the energy to do all these little assistance exercises. So the good thing about now is that I get to focus my training a little more on, just building strength. And these are hamstring curls, lying hamstring curls. And I usually don't get to do these. So it's good. It's a good style of program for me right now. And when my mileage starts to pick up and I hone in on a specific race goal, then you'll see this stuff come out of my training program, and you'll see the workouts on the road and the marathon specific workouts kind of increase in intensity and duration. So hopefully this is setting me up for less injuries. You can never totally prevent all injuries, but you can minimize the risk, and strength training is a good way to do that. Okay. These are calf raises, and these will probably always be in my rotation all year. Getting older, so every time I get into hard training with a lot of faster intervals on the track and the road, I tend to have calf problems now, last 5 years. So this, I find, helps build my calves, and it's something I found that helps me to not get injured as much. So I'm a believer in these now. I never used to be. I just used to stick to the bare minimum: squat, deadlift, bench, overhead press, chin-ups, good handful of movements that I think everybody needs to get general strength. And when I'm promoting this stuff, that's what I'm promoting, is general strength. I don't force people to lift heavy, So everybody's program's different. That's my morning run. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.